Today's program is being recorded. Any views expressed in this webinar are for general educational purposes only and do not represent any official views or positions of the sponsoring or presenters organizations. We are looking forward to your questions at the end of the program. Please submit them anytime using the Q&A window. Greetings and welcome to today's educational program, Why Should Quality Professionals Play Golf? By Radhwen BenAli. This is your moderator, Shobha Mittal with ASQ Quality Management Division. Today we have the distinct pleasure of hearing from Radhwen BenAli. Please join me in welcoming him. Radhwen BenAli is a quality executive with 18 years in various quality and operations roles in automotive and electronics manufacturing. He is an ASQ certification holder, which includes the Certified Manager of Quality in Organizational Excellence, the Certified Six Sigma Black Belt, and the Certified Quality Auditor. He joined the ASQ Quality Management Division within Strategic Planning Development and Deployment, or SPDD, and Quality 4.0 Content Management Committee in 2022. He is well recognized as a champion for hosting strategic planning and Six Sigma quality excellence transformation programs. And so, without further ado, it is my absolute pleasure to introduce Radhwen BenAli to you all. Radhwen, the floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you very much, Shobha, for this introduction. And also thank you for the attendees for joining us today to this webinar, in which we'll go through my previous article. So why should quality professional play golf? Is the mastering of art of strategic planning, development, and deployment. So back quickly on my background that Shobha already introduced. So for today, I'm a global head of quality and organizational excellence within INWay. I just joined, in January this year here in Belgium, in Brussels. And I have 18 years in experience in various roles in quality and operations in automotive and also electronics manufacturing with different region in North Africa, Asia, and now is in Europe. A certified manager of quality organizational excellence, certified Six Sigma Black Belt, and certified quality auditor. And I'm really happy to join the ASQ Quality Management Division for SPDD and also Quality for 4.0 management community. And so I already published my first article in QMF spring last year, which I will present right now in webinar. And also I just got the confirmation for my publish of a new article in Quality 4.0. This will be published in the World Conference Quality and Improvement in San Diego this year. And so I'm a champion for Hoshin Strategic Planning and Six Sigma Excellence Transformations programs. So for today, content. So we'll go through the learning objectives for what we'll see today, and then we'll have a short introduction for SPDD, going through an analogy between strategic planning and a golf game, and this is the most interesting part. So every time we'll have like a analogy or metaphor to present in each slide. And then we go through in details for the 5 stages of strategic planning, development, and deployment. And we'll finish by your questioning, and also I will try to answer to the maximum of them. So for learning objectives, we have the 3 top ones are the analogy between SPDD and the golf game. So this is something very interesting and exciting. And we'll look on details of the 5 stages of SPDD. And also going through, we'll discover and review the universal 10 tools used for SPDD programs. So as you can see here, the 5th discipline, and Peter Senge already stressed the fact that in the long run, the only sustainable source of competitive edge is your organization abilities to learn faster than its competitors. So that's why professionals, so quality professional or other leaders who has mastered the strategic planning can bring really huge value and insights to partner with other functions for supporting the entire organization to achieve the the company objective. Yeah, and yeah, so the story, as I said, I started from here. So it was in summer 2022, and then I go through an audio book of John Maxwell, and he mentioned his book How Successful People Think. The best golfer in the world are also the best strategists. And on that time, I just started also with the SPDD team in QMD, and I tried just plug both principles, and I went through the book and read it. It was very interested to understand this kind of metaphor analogy, and then if I go to the next slide, I saw directly a link when I see a publication from Eric Jones regarding how to play strategic golf. So for executives to hit the company goals or a golfer to shoot on their best scores, both of them need and must to plan strategically. So this is the most important thing that we go through today in this webinar. So if we see both, and here will be a good introduction for the subjects to see both perspectives for executives and golfers. So for executives, they drive their organization toward the business and sustainability goals. So they begin with the end in mind and plan backwards based on the company mission, people and resources, and they consider the competitive advantage and risk. In the other hand, so golfers start at the end of the pin location and work backward. You can see the field, the golf field. They determine the best angles and position to maximize the scoring opportunities. And then they plan on their, of course, strength and minimize the risks which on their weaknesses. So we can see here that both they work strategically in order to achieve their business or their objectives in general. So for the next slides, we'll go for the 5 SPDD stages. Okay, so we'll show how the SPDD could be a PDCA cycle. Okay, and how this model is reinforced for continuous improvement. And then we'll go through a matrix of a set universal SPDD tools that we can use to articulate the strategy. And we go through the each stage. So from stage 1, the business environment analysis, and then the second will be the MVVV, so mission, vision, and values. The third stage will be strategic business objectives. The communication, implementation, and alignment will be on the fourth one, and we will finish by the performance evaluation and feedback. So as we said, so you can see here at the right side how the SPDD model is incorporated to PDCA. Okay, so this is to demonstrate that it's continuous improvement like any other excellence builder model. And if we back here and take a metaphor for using a golf game. So in planning phase, so analyzing the golf course toward the hole, the golfer will play their strengths and overcome hazards and build ultimate navigation plan with clear objectives for each hole. Yeah. So and then They will try to improve their benchmark, and this benchmark is between 6 to 10 strokes per round. And then in the execution phase, so for do phase, golfers will use the game management framework to organize informations and actions to smaller, separate courses units that shows the navigation strategy. And for check and act, so they are managing their performance through the round, um, and they're deciding how to adjust their shots toward the hole for the next game. So this is metaphor to show how the golfer also are using this PDCA cycle to win the games. The next will be the universal tools used for SPDD. So you can see the strategic planning and management steps. So the 5 stages, business environment scanning to the performance evaluation. And you can see also the correspondent tool name. So we start by balance scorecard, and this is for now is like performance evaluation. However, normally we can use the spirit of balance scorecard from the strategic business objective, because we will use the strategy map on that time, and strategy map is it's one graphic tools which matching also the balance scorecard items. SWOT analysis will be for use for stage 1 and 3. Pistol, or it's used for scanning. Porter Force also is for scanning and strategy business objectives. Malcolm Baldrige, performance excellence, or even other excellence model could be using for building your, let's say, ultimate target for excellence. So it can start in, we can see this tool in all stages. So in terms of planning, in terms of execution, and also the results and the improvement. Hoshin Curry is useful from phase 3 to articulate the strategy objective, and then the communication and alignment within all layers. And also it's good tool for the KPI management. Business strategy canvas also is a business environment scanning tool. Enterprise risk management. So it's used for phase 2 to phase 5, sorry. And OKR also from strategic business objectives, streamlining to communication, and then the performance evaluation. So we go through these in details, basing on and how they are actually articulated in different stages of the SPDD. So for stage 1, so it's about business environment analysis or scanning. Okay, so if you take the business perspective, so external factors could be environmental, okay, political, economical, socio-cultural, technological, legal, and environmental factors. And the internal factors, they're identifying our strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and also threats. So the SWOT, yeah, so stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, and threats. There is also benchmarking and purchase forces are used to identify this or to make this environmental analysis. In the same way, okay, so golfer, they read the course and analyze both, so external obstacles and internal factors. So examples of external obstacles will be the water hazard. So could be streams, could be lakes, and ground hazards like fairway bankers, greenside bankers, and waste bankers. In terms of internal factors, so it's like their own performance. So it could be their strengths and weaknesses in their sewing, putting, and chart. Okay. In stage 2, so it will be the MVV for mission, vision, and values. So for company perspective, an organization strive to introduce a product or services that impact shareholders, customer, and society. And the organization are also using the power of shared vision in order to strengthen their culture and define the set of values to align the mental models. So this is very important step for or stage for the company to stance, and the same way the golfer's vision is to play smart, win the match, and enjoy the game. Yeah, so they're using their sportsmanship, mental thoughtness, and overall competence are the most important principle in this phase. Yeah. For the third stage, so it's about the strategic business objectives. So as we said, we have on the right, top right, so the interested parties here, and also the most common model is the balanced scorecard with the 4 perspectives. So the first one is financial, the customer, the internal processes or internal business processes, and the learning and growth. And the process map is a like a graphical tool which will it's used for to maximize the shareholders value, and it's the same items used for the balance scorecard. Another for today's business, another model is used with the 5th dimension, which is sustainability. Could be added also, and this is could take us the quality for 5.0. So back to the to the phases here. So to maximize the shareholder values. So and this is will be clear in the strategy map. So they start by developing the organization learning and growth. So from the bottom to the top, and then the organization will excel in internal business processes. And on that moment, so the customer satisfaction will be enhanced and will result on a healthy financial situation, which will maximize the shareholder values. And in the same perspective, so the golfers start to navigate the strategy map toward the hole, then leverage their strengths and drive in driving, shipping, and putting into the hole. So is the same way here. The golfer will act to articulate, let's say, the 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 the, the, the fact to win the game to like sub steps or sub objectives in their performance in driving, shipping, and also putting to the hole. The first stage is the communication, implementation, and alignment. Okay, so Hoshin Kanri is one tool created by Yuji Akao, translated as a policy deployment. Okay, so in US, and there's the catchball process you can see in the picture here to communicate and reverse the communication of the company strategic objectives within the whole layers of organization. And on the bottom right, you can see the X matrix, so Hoshin X matrix, which shows the connective alignment of the overall business strategy in planning here. So K business strategic using a smart format. And then you will see the key initiatives. So in do, so team initiatives on how to achieve the strategies. And then the tactical part, so it's a kind of 30, 60, 90, or even more days project to implement the key initiatives, and also the check in KPIs like leading or lagging KPIs to monitor the result. So it's a very strong tool, and for Hoshin levels, it could be strategic, which is level 1, tactical is level 2, and also the operational one is level 3. In the same perspective, so the golfer's mind, nerves, muscles must communicate harmoniously to align their posture and swing the golf club effectively. So every single muscles, nerves, connected to the mind will try to connect in the perfect way, in harmony way, in order to effect a very effective and successful swing to achieve the target between the steps between the steps of the game. For stage 5, so it stands for performance evaluation and feedback. So the organization will cover all aspects of its business using a bonus scorecard that we already discussed in the ultimate tools for SPDD, and cascading, which leads to lagging indicators. So from leading indicators to lagging indicators in the Gemba. So by leveraging the quality 4.0, functional leaders ensure effective daily control from the source through their through easier and faster decision making. So the decision will not wait for a day or a week or a month to act, but through the quality 4.0 we can act on real time to correct the issues and fix the process as soon as possible. And this will, of course, help on the quality performance and also the organizational performance in general. In the same perspective, so for the golfer, knowing their performance statistics for their club and shots, they make a good course navigation strategy decision during the game. So they basing on their own performance on swing, putting, or shots, they will align their surface and try to make it better for the next round. So these are the 5 stages of the SPDD, and then we'll finish here by the conclusion. So I think we are on time, and we'll have a good time to chat regarding the Q&A. So by integrating the 5 SPDD stages into PDCA cycle, so the new models become more current and strength for organizational continuous improvement efforts. And as I mentioned, so Eric Jones, a 2-time winner of the World Long Drive Championship and PGA Class A golf coach, he created the ultimate strategy framework that helps the golfers to play smarter and to have significant impacts in scoring and winning championships. So for the ASQQMD, so we are striving to educate and support quality professionals and functional leaders to leverage the strategic tools within the organization and impact, of course, the bottom line, which is the most important objective for the company perspective. So a question here, like other than playing golf, what could be the most significant skill set for leaders and professionals should acquire to effectively serve as a partner with the senior management for maximizing the shareholder values? So the presentation ends here. So here are my contacts. So you are welcome to contact me directly. through my email, through phone, or WeChat if you are in China or Asia. And also, you're welcome to join me in LinkedIn. Shobham, so you can